Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. On the last episode, we went through a lot of cutscenes. They were enjoyable, but it was a lot of cutscenes. And we got our new quest for the student council. So we'll be doing them, starting with the side quest ones, the optional ones. Welcome! Feel free to browse at your leisure. Pardon me, you sent a request to the student council, didn't you? I certainly did, and I'm guessing this means you're taking care of it? Wonderful! Yep, you said you needed help with delivering some books to the Academy's instructors. Correct. I usually handle it myself, so I'm sorry to put that work on you today. If you don't mind me asking, is there a reason you needed someone else to do this? Simply enough, yes, I lost the order sheet I received from the Academy. So now I'm not sure who I should deliver each book to. That's when I decided it'd be best to ask one of you students instead. You're more familiar with your instructors than I am, so you might be able to deduce who ordered what. So that's why you put a request with the student council. Exactly. I actually hired a part-timer who's a student at Thor's. I had planned on asking her first, but she's working somewhere else today, so the student council was my only recourse. Now it all makes sense. So, are you free at the moment? I'd like to get them delivered as soon as possible. Sure, I'll take these off your hands. Great, here you go. I have 5 books to deliver. They make for a heavy load, so be careful carrying them. Behind the Warm Lines, Modern Art, The Complete Works, Topical Science, Analyzing Macroeconomics, The Empire's Hottest Spots. You weren't kidding about the weight. Did anyone order multiple books? Don't worry, just one per person. So 5 deliveries, 5 people, 5 books. Seems simple enough. These are all different enough that I should be able to figure out which instructor ordered each. I'll get started right away. I'm sure you'll do a great job. Well, hopefully I'm not completely clueless about this and they don't make me guess which book goes to who, because it's not like we spend time with any other instructor aside from Instructor Sarah. This is a free day event, isn't it? Oh, hello, Reen. I see you working hard as always. Hey there, Emma. I see you in the library pretty often. What is it that brings you here? Well, today I'm searching for some study materials. I'm hoping to find some that'll help Fee with our classwork. So that's it. Have you come across anything good yet? Not quite. I've been struggling to find something that would make it easy for her to understand. But on my honor as class president, I'm going to keep looking until I find something. I do owe her one after she cheered me up yesterday. Maybe I can help her out. Hey, why not? How about I help you out then? Are you sure? Thank you so much for offering. Okay, to get started, would you mind searching over there? Got it. Unsurprisingly, most of the books here are targeted at people with a high level of education. Fee isn't quite there, though, so I need something a bit simpler for her. It's really considerate of you to use so much of your free time to help her. But isn't this cutting into your own studies? It's not a big deal, really. I got into the Academy on a scholarship, so I want to return the favor by doing all I can to help other students out. Class 7 is a especially small class too, so helping each other just seems like a natural thing to do. That's kind of the thinking. That kind of thinking is why you're our class president. You don't need to flatter me. It's not flattery, it's honesty. For what it's worth, Fee's been paying a lot more attention in class since you two started studying together too. I've noticed that too. It's nice to see. Hopefully I can teach her how to get excited about learning new things before our midterms start. That would definitely be a big step for her. Hearing that makes me really want to find her the right book. You and me both. Oh, what about that book over there? That might work. This one? Reen and Emma's hand brush against one another as they reach for the book. Oops, sorry about that. Likewise. And thus they managed to find some useful study materials for her feet. Sure, let's go with that. I think this is the closest spot to the lower class dorm because that's where the second quest is. It's this way. Excuse me, you're Clint, whatever, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Reen. Yep, Reen Swerger, class 7, at your service. I read you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night and to tell me my mom's collapsed when she was out working. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train out But I've already got tickets for the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. The house you'll be tutoring at is straight shot south from these dorms. It's by the riverside, can't miss it. Your pupil is a boy named Neil, and you'll be speaking to his mother. I'm not even gonna try to say that. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving that up to you. And honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. I've already told Miss that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thanks for giving me the outs at least. Alright, I probably should have asked at the beginning, but are you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you've got the knowledge to do it at least. Ever helped other people study before? I've helped my younger sister with things she didn't understand at Sunday school. Then there you have it. Emil's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be orbital science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thank you for the information. Well then, I still got to pack, so I'll be heading back to my room now. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you've told me. Nice. This is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. I do hope nothing serious happens to his mom. So today's topic is orbital science, huh? He probably has the right idea about going to the library. It's probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Greenform Company too. Once we've done that, I'll find that house. So am I supposed to head to the library? Where's my cursor? In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book notes section of the notebook for future reference. You can access the book notes section by pressing select button or choosing note, and then books from the camp menu. Yeah, but the question is, are these going to help me on tests, or are they just going to be stuff that I'm going to need to remember? Oh! 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 Oh, they actually packed this thing. I am most definitely not finna read this right now. But I'm definitely gonna click on them so that it stays in the notes. But I am not reading all of this right now. Hell, no way. That was not about to happen. I don't know who thought that was gonna happen when they made this. Okay. Well, those ones are fairly short, so I can really go over those anytime. I guess this is for studying about some stuff for your classes and tests and stuff, so it could be helpful later on, but right now, I'm just here for a quest. If it isn't Reen, how may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I am sure I can set aside a few hours of my day for an engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. Instructor Thomas is in charge of history and literature. It's not hard to tell why he picked the former either. I'm just here to ask whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Oh good, it doesn't make me pick. Oh, you have my Behind the War of Lions. Wait, why do you have my Behind the War of Lions? Well, it's a long story. We can explain the situation to Instructor Thomas and hand it over to the Behind the War. Let's just, whatever. I see. It all makes sense now. Thank you for going out of your way to hand deliver this to me. It was no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several of the mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. So, though I suppose you probably figured that much out from the title, I had intended to on covering these materials in class too. But I would be more than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Okay, but I need something on overall science, I think. I don't really know. I don't really know. Let's see if I can find something on overall science. The Radar Company was initially a gunpowder-based weapon manufacturer out of the Erebonian Empire and known for its cannons and heavy firearms. Since the Orbital Revolution, however, it has expanded its operations to include railways and airships. This expansion has made it one of the continent's two largest companies, rivaled only by Calvert Verne Company. Orbital Revolution probably falls under orbital science. Yeah, I would think so. But I really don't feel like reading these. Honestly, why? Orbital Revolution was a technological revolution that was brought about 50 years ago by the investigation of orbits. The public was initially skeptical of this technological leap, but the invention of orbital telephones by the Esping Foundation and the ZCEF's orbital airships quickly proved Orbment's practical value. Orbments have since been an essential part of our daily lives. Orbital technology powers everything from essentials like heating and lighting to transport vehicles and even modern weaponry. What's more, the advancements in technology have decreased the size of orbital engines, leading to the development of more capable and affordable consumer. Why do I always gotta yawn when I'm talking? Consumer-level automobiles by the Verne and Rayner companies. Oh no. Why did he do that? Orbment is a general term for devices that operate by drawing orbital energy from septum. This technology was invented by Professor C. Epstein. The internal structure of an orbment allows it to interact with quartz, which in turn is the manufactured force from septum. This design allows for the manufacture of orbits with nearly limitless potential. Between their flexibility and ability to recover their internal orbital energy over time, orbits are significantly more efficient than combustion engines. Was there really any point in this? Well, of course there was a point, but I just really don't care about reading this all. Because why put so much detail into the book that your players have to read? This is still a game. I don't want to see a game history lesson. I really don't. I really just don't care enough. Not that it wasn't a clever idea. I just don't care about that clever idea at all. Excuse me, I was sitting here by a second-year student called Kellen, whatever. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil right now? Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So, what do you say we get started? We'll be going over orbital science today, correct? That's correct. That's right. I've already got my textbook ready. Smart little kid. Well, we're prepared. We're responsible? I think it's responsible. Maybe all of them. Page 40, huh? So we'll be focusing more on the historical side of things. Indeed, for the record, whatever, and I covered up to the beginnings of the orbital revolution last time. It really deserves to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so much so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the orbital revolution take place? Stop asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. In which it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Esping Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all of that. You really are amazing. Isn't that true? The way I explain things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. After that, we'll try covering everything up until the year 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me. Don't you ask me any more questions. Because I don't think I know the answer anymore. And yes, and that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yes, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Ford used to be just a single factory. It really is. The oil revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say that the Reinhardt factory transformation into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones. It certainly ended up having a major impact. So while I was reading that, I started yawning again, which interrupted the whole thing. On Zemuria. So I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Reinhardt factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well, they specialize in making weapons such as guns and artillery. The factory has been around for a long time. I've even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages. It's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed just how knowledgeable you are. I'm just doing my job. Seems today's session is over. Are you okay with leaving off here for the day? This is a good stopping point, so yes, it was a pleasure to have you as my tutor today. I think I got them all correct. Thank you for covering for your whatever his name is. Emil seemed to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I'd even put him on the same level as whatever his name is. I'm honored. I'm glad to see he's happy. Well then, I have to give you something. Thank you. Wait, Mira, I can't just take this. Why not? People normally get paid for their work. Well, I guess. I didn't really feel like work to me. It didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it'd be rude to refuse it. No. Well, if you insist, thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm very grateful you filled in for whatever his name is. I don't even feel like trying to pronounce his name anymore. I kind of got lost on it. Ow. Again. I got my headphone caught on my head because it got stuck under my foot when I stood up. Ouch. That hurts. It's like taking a rubber band and pulling it back and it's smacking you. That's how that feels. Okay, I gotta find the rest of the Class 7 dormitory. There's a quest thing there. Quest marker. Must be Instructor Sarah. What's up, lad? Glad to see you hard at work as ever. I feel as though I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you do realize it's the middle of the day, don't you? You got a problem with me spending the afternoon drinking? This is my room. This is my beer. I'm not seeing the problem. Looks like she's completely gone. I get the feeling that one odd magazine in the pile is probably hers. You wouldn't happen to know what this is, would you? Green shows Sarah the Empire's hottest spots. Hey, that's the magazine I used the Academy's money to buy. Didn't think you read it, too. Let's not jump to conclusions now. Looks like I was right on the mark. Truth is, yeah, okay. Thanks. That explains it, though. Sounds like your work for the student council is varied, if nothing else. Well, might as well have a little look at it now. She might be the most carefree person I've ever met. That's a magazine for people looking to tour the Empire, isn't it? That seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? I'm reading this so I can research potential field study locations. Yet here you are, assuming I'm using it to plan a sneaky little holiday for myself. That's pretty rude, you know. I see. It certainly does sound plausible. She might not seem like it sometimes, but It does seem as though she's always looking out for us. Oh, the booze here looks pretty good. First it tells me about Saldig's beer. Now this, get an appreciated magazine that covers an adult's needs. I take it all back. The only person she's thinking about here is herself. Okay, I gotta find whoever else. I'm hoping to get this done by the end of this episode, though, because I want to start the next episode off with the old schoolhouse, because usually that takes much longer. Have you seen any of the videos that I've done in the old schoolhouse? Especially since I like to fight everything that's there. I like to kill everything that moves. That was wrong. But still, I like to kill everything that moves. I saw an exclamation mark. Where is it? There might be one on another floor too, so this part right here is like Persona, and it kind of makes me want to get the new Persona, but I'm not sure if I want Persona 5. You're the Irene Schwarzer from Instructor Valenstein's class. What brings you to me? May I have a minute of your time? Pretty sure he teaches the political and economics classes. That should mean, do you know this book by any chance? Green showed Vice Principal Hendrick a copy of Analyzing Macroeconomics. It just so happens that that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me that me, Valenstein, corrupted you into a petty thief. You're both stealing Academy's deliveries, aren't you? Hold it, let me explain. See, wait, this is how stupid that was. This is exactly how stupid. If he was stealing it, why would he come and show it to you? Pretty sure if he was stealing it, but he never came to you and asked you if you know this book in the first place. That was really stupid. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily. And so, I don't know that word. But that raises another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, would someone of such worthy blood perform such menial tasks? What exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny your work ethic or the importance of the student council, but nobles have their roles and commoners have theirs. I would just like you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Valenstein's influence stain it too much. That is all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. He must be gunning for the title of Thor's most punchable faculty member. Okay, let me see. Nope, that's Zoom. I guess I can't check out the other floors without being on them. It just sucks. Because I don't really... No, I can quick... I think I can quick travel to them. And... undoubtedly. There's one. There. Why, hello there. Did you have a question for me? I do. Do you have a moment? Instructor Mary teaches both arts and home economics, so this should be hers. Did you order this book recently? Reen showed Instructor Mary a copy of Modern Arts The Complete Works. Oh, yes, I did. But is there a reason you have it? Funny you should ask. It's quite the story. I see. That's very, intelligent of you. Not at all. I'm just doing what was asked of me. Oh, come on. Come now. No need to be so humble. I should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. I'm sure this book will increase the quality of my listeners dramatically. You've made my students very happy. I almost said studies. That's very flattering. Isn't there one more? There was 5 books, right? History teacher, instructor Sarah, art teacher, and that guy. So there should be one more. Oh, hey, Reen, right? What do you need? Just a moment of your time if you can spare it. Sugar Marco teaches natural science and orbital engineering, so this one might just be his. It's the only one left, Reen. Did you order this from the bookstore recently? Reen showed Sugar Marlowe the issue of Topical Science. Yeah, I've got a subscription to that magazine through the bookstore. But what are you doing with it? Well, it's like this. Yep. Well, that'll do it, thanks. Between schoolwork and doing favors for the student council, you must be one busy guy. I won't deny that. Changing the subject for a minute here. Mind if I ask what you're doing up here? Evading all my teacherly responsibilities. Couldn't you tell? Right. How silly of me. There are some things you just shouldn't say in front of your hardworking students. It's cool though. I'm doing just enough work to keep me from being fired. You should try it out sometime, no offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day, so you should use it to relax a bit. All that hard work will catch up to you if you don't. That's a good point. Well, I wouldn't have expected that out of him. I guess he does care about his students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later. Right. Thank you for your time. Right, that's all 5 taken care of. Better go report back to the bookstore. Here we are. Quick travel. The best thing anybody's ever invented. In a video game. It looks like you've made all of your deliveries. What a boon you've been. Huh. Is that an insult? Anyway, happy to be a boon. Really, Reen. Here, I want to give you something as a token of my gratitude. They may come in handy at some point. Ground bait. Fishing bait. Actually, I was wondering where I could get that, because I just kind of throw the line in and catch whatever fish. I think they will. Much appreciated. Again, I cannot overstate how thankful I am. You'll be the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. I'm always willing to help. See you later. You know, I think that's all the time we have for this episode. If you like, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.